It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Welcome, folks. For sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. And Greg Anthony. Earlier in the season, the Golden State Warriors ended up losing their last game in this matchup against Portland. And so with that loss, evening the series up here at 1-1, we look to this game to decide who has the upper hand in this matchup.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. That one from long range. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Lillard attacking. The dish to Aminu. Bogut against Plumlee. Fires it up. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist from Plumlee. Lillard's got 5 points so far. Outside Curry. Again, Curry missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Thompson for the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lillard against Thompson. Lillard dishes to Aminu. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Plumlee, the pass to Lillard. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 6 points.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Warriors trail by 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And Portland making a change here. Davis is checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut, and it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And the Warriors with possession here. Iguodala dishes to Green. Fades. Can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member of himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Did you?
Yeah, right,
No.
Right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Lillard have 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
The first free throw is good.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Henderson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for McCollum. Lillard outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And you know, Clark, another important point regarding Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been an every gamer throughout his young
Isn't
career.
That
is remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
And how about Shaun Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Harkless is checked in for the Trailblazers. Crabbe uses the glass to finish the layup. Crabbe's got his first bucket in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here is Livingston. Henderson defending. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Grab the pass to Harkless. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Livingston, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Portland out in front. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. for Maurice Harkless. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
They retain possession. The wide open look here for Vonleh. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Warriors, number 1.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. They've been remarkable in the numbers they've put up as a team all season long. It's a reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging 36, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Green. Shot on the wing. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
Lillard against Curry. They set the pick. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 20 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer, or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Noah Vonleh. Harkless is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Krebs subbed in for Lillard. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's McCollum. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Lillard's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Curry with the 3. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Thompson against Lillard. Fires the 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Lets it go with the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 26 points for Lillard.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Fires from deep, and the Trailblazers another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
There's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Harkless dishes to Lillard. Kicks it to Harkless. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Curry. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Mo Harkless.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
Warriors trail by 19. Here's Iguodala. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though, they're going to have to shore up. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for Davis. Vonleh comes in for Myers Leonard. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Crabbe. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Lillard with no one around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Warriors trail by 15. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Livingston. No good on the three. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers lead by 18. And a chance now to send...
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing, it's going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
Quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, The players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Von. And it's Aminu in at the 3 spot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegian. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter. Warriors trail by 21. Here's Bogut. The shot is off. Plumlee with some nice D.
And, you know, back to Plumlee, he showed steady improvement last season, improved statistically in just about every category over his rookie year. If he could become a little less mechanical with his postgame, I think he could even go higher.
And that is good.
You know what? You can see there's momentum right now. A nice hustle play there on the glass and the finish. You know, one thing about Plumlee, going back, he's been a tremendous rebounder. He can shoot over 60% from the field for you. However, he was a terrible free throw shooter last season, under 50%, which caused at least a couple teams to employ a little hack-a-Mason strategy.
McCollum takes the 12-footer and hits. McCollum's got 11 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Trailblazers leading by 21. Aminu, the pass to McCollum. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Noah Vonleh, and it's Henderson for Lillard. The Warriors also with a sub. Iguodala's checked in. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors get it back.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Henderson, no one around him. Rebounded by Bogut. Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And he gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The offensive rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Aminu. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Fires for three. Davis kicks to Aminu. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got his third rebound tonight. Iguodala's drive. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of Big Ed Davis.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Aminu, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Timeout called the Warriors. You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA. But this last season with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
And it's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things, rebounding, defense, hustle points. But he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Vonleh comes in for Myers Leonard. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And Steph Curry with the foul. .106 left to play in the third. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 47 points.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep three-point range. And the Warriors get it back. Outside Curry. From deep. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. Bogut. The drive by Thompson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Trailblazers leading by 19. Here's Lillard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Stolen by McCollum. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Iguodala out there with Rush. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 spot. And he gets the bucket.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's McCollum. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Henderson with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. McCollum, no good.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Rob. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Trailblazers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Chris Kaman is checked in for Davis. Noah Vonleh comes in for Myers Leonard. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Alan Cram. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Henderson kicks to McCollum. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. McCollum's got 12 now in this quarter. While McCollum has struggled with injury, he's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
And that one's good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The 3 ball. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, go.
Number 5.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kaman dishes to Vonleh. It's Henderson on the wing. Got a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Spates. Takes it off the glass.
And around the NBA, there are some who want to redo how the NBA lottery works. They feel it punishes teams for trying at the end of the season and instead rewards others who maybe aren't doing as well.
For your Trailblazers, Mason Plumlee, Al-Farouq Aminu.
McCollum with the ball. Spates there. McCollum, no good. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Spates gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's McCollum, covered by Barbosa. Misses from close range. Here's Livingston. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Barbosa's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Lillard attacking. Here's McCollum. Warriors with the rebound. To the paint. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 56 points in the game.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Livingston, that's good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go on the record book as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so check it out, their record tonight. It'll mark win number 32 overall.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Lillard. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Livingston, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Looking at the numbers for Shaun Livingston, he's got 19 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Trailblazers. Henderson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 30. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Chris Kaman is checked in for the Trailblazers. Livingston hits both of them. 52 seconds left in the game. McCollum kicks to Vonleh. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Vonleh. And that's now 30 points for C.J. McCollum. And so it's Golden State with it. For 3, Livingston no luck.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rush. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's McCollum. Vonleh at the elbow. Baseline jumper. Good.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Gerald, this team seemed intent on winning and setting the pace of this game from early on. Was that a primary focus to dictate tempo?
I mean, that's a key for us to come out from the beginning. You know, we usually have pretty good first quarters. You know, our problem's been just sustaining it. So, you know, we did that tonight, and, you know, thankfully we won.
Congratulations, Gerald. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
What I like most about Lillard is that you never see him play out of control. He's got a poise that not very many guys have, point guard or otherwise. And there's no question about his scoring ability. Just look at what he did tonight.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.